Okay, good morning. Let's check. Check tayo. Sound check. Hello, hello. Good morning. Yun. Happy Monday sa lahat. Oh, excited ba lahat? Mga kumita ba? Mukhang okay ang market natin, although medyo may pagkamabagal. Pero relatively okay pa rin. Oh. Katulad dito, tingnan natin ha. Ano meron tayo dito? Ever. So, maganda, no? 11% na naman, no? Tuloy-tuloy, di ba? Sobrang lakas. Ayaw magpatalo ni Ever. Yan. So, ito yung mga magaganda natin ngayon. Oh, si Aba, nandiyan dyan na, oh. Okay, oh, kamusta kayo dyan? Let's check. And, syempre, especially yung ating, ano, no? Yung especially yung ating, ating naging trade plan sa crypto. Uy, nagmaterialize. Kahapon lang yata, no? Tapos siguro mga halos Sunday yata natin ginawa yun, no? Sabay nag-okay. Ayun nga, oh, sabi ko, nag-materialize sabay aba, no? Tagal din ng aba, no? Pero okay lang yun, no? Kasi hindi naman talaga madalian, no? So, importante, meron tayong trade plan. Umakyat siya as high as dito, oh. Yan. So, kung nakapasok kayo sa first call ko, di ba? Yung first call ko, kailan ba yung first call ko? May 14? Di ba? Tagal na nun. Pero, kasi sa YouTube mismo, 'di ba? May 14 yata. Although sa Patreon, na-post ko siya mga May 31 na 30 something na yata. Parang may second opportunity na lang para makapasok. Yan. Pero sa Facebook mismo sa libre no, sa public. Ano 'yan? Inano natin 'yan. Pinaghirapan natin 'yan, ayun oh. So at least ito May 31 oh, during this time. Pero sa Patreon mismo, so we'll check ito yung mismo sa Patreon natin. Ano ba nga, ano rito? Medyo matagal na nga lang, no? Kasi, alam ko nga, May 14 pa yan. So, magkakasabay yan. Pati yung LRW, pati LRW, gumagalaw. Check natin. Nasa si LRW rito. So, ganun lang yun. Labanan ng pasensya yan, ha? Hindi tayo nagmamadalian. Kasi yung mga naglalabasan, mga outlier yan, no? Yung habang mabagal ang market, habang sideways ang market, di ba? Sila tawag dyan mga outlier naman. Mga paano-ano. Ay, lang. Dati na ba to? Umakyat na ba ulit ang PHA? Yun, pati PHA, alam ko, meron tayo, no? Pero medyo tumodo rin tayo ng konti sa PHA, no? Tingnan natin yung PHA. PHA ba yan o PHR? Yan, wala pa rin yata, no? ASEN, no? Medyo umano na konti. So, check natin dito, ha? Saglit lang. Kamusta kayo dyan? Kamusta ang weekend niyo? Kwento-kwento kayo. Mga nag-aral ba? Nakapag-aral ba kayo ng gusto? Ginamit nyo ba yan sa makabuluhan? Di ba? Makabuluhan ba yung paggamit ninyo ng inyong weekend para matuto? Di ba? Makapag-develop ng panibagong skills. Hirap ng buhay ngayon, di ba? Kinakailangan marami kang alam. Dapat hindi, yung alam mo, hindi lang limited sa, di ba? Kung ano yung alam mo ngayon, dapat nakakasabay ka. Doon din sa doon din sa demand, 'di ba? Sa labas, ano bang mga services ang malakas ng demand? Tapos ano bang meron ka, then i-enhance mo na lang, no? Hindi mo naman sa really need na talagang panibagong skills ang gawin mo, no? So kung sakali man, 'di ba? At least sa minimum meron kang interest, no? Sa mga ibang bagay. Kahit na hindi mo talaga siya ganun kaalam, pero malaki ang interest mo, malaki ang chance mo na matutunan yung bagay na yon, which is tulad dito, wala akong alam sa trading. Pero sobrang laki ng interest ko sa kanya, no? At na curious, di ba? Tapos nakitaan natin ng malaganda potential. So, sinubukan natin, then pinag-aralan hanggang sineryoso natin ang gusto. Ano na. Sa umpisa lang naman, sinusubok-subukan lang naman yan, no? Tapos, pagtagal, saka natin na siseryosohin kung akma ba sa atin o hindi. Pagka hindi, di stop lang natin. Ganun lang naman ang buhay. Hindi man natin kinakailangan ipilit. Di ba? Kasi, mga bagay, kahit na madali, di ba, minsan, pagka hindi mo talaga gusto, magiging mahirap para sa'yo. Mahirap para sa atin. Habang nag-check tayo dito. Ayan. Yun, sana nakapag-ready kayo ng gusto, no? Then, sana hindi lang tayo, para hindi lang tayo sa reliant sa mga playlist natin, no? Tulad niya, may playlist tayo. Local, both local at saka, ayan, global, yung ating yung ating crypto. no? So, dapat hindi tayo masyado nagre-rely lang sa ganyan. Oh, tulad dito, okay? So, pwede natin ilipat 'to. So, sabi dito ni, ano pangalan niya? Wait lang, check natin 'to. Okay. Price, makita ba siya? Ayun, no? So, si ano, 10% na, si Zaira. Oy, congrats! Woohoo! 'Di ba? Naka 10%. Pag ganun-ganun lang, okay na, 'di ba? Masaya na tayo doon. Hindi madalian 'yan, 'di ba? Oh, tulad dito. So, ito yun, oh, yung ABA, oh. Oh, check natin, ha. Ang date, May 14 pa natin nilagay. So, 'di ba? Kung may inipin kayo, isang buwan na. Tapos naka 10% lang kayo, 'di ba? Parang ang bagal. Pero, 'di ba? Ang market natin sideways, pero nakaka 10% tayo. Okay na yung gano'n, 'di ba? Oh, pero 'di ba, check niyo naman ang anong, ano natin dito, ang instruction. Ang instruction, 'di ba? 'Pag tinamaan itong pula, 'pag tinamaan itong, 0.98 invalid. Okay? Ito palang presyo that time. So malamang May 13 'yan, mga gano'n, ha. Mga panahon na 'yun, 'di ko lang alam. Anong araw 'yan? May 10? Ito, oh. Ayun, mga May 11 pa lang, no? May 11. May 12. Oh, yeah, May 11, May 12, no? Sabi ko, pag tinamaan yon is magiging invalid, which is tinamaan siya dito na nag 0.96. Okay? So, yeah, para alam lang ninyo, no, kung anong ginagawa natin. Then, sabi na, pag nag-invalid yan, no, if it happens, so, go to bounce level 2. O, ito yung bounce level 2. Kinakailangan, di ba? Actually, hindi nga bounce kasi hindi man tumama, no? Pero at least sa level 2, no? Go to level 2. What's level 2? So, price must not go lower than 0.9. Okay? Not go lower than. So, ibig sabihin, pwede siya tumama ng 0.9 or plan will become invalid. So, pwede pa pala tumama ng 0.9, no? Which is, di ba, yung actual na nangyari ay, ang pinakamababa niya lang inabot is 0.91. Hindi siya umabot ng 0.9. Yun. So, yun ang call natin, ha? 0.91 ang pinakamababa, itong 0.9, hindi umabot. So, one day yan, di ba? May pagkakataon na makabili dyan. Ako, nakabili ako 0.92. Diba? 0.92. Actually, tapos binenta ko na yan dyan. Then, bumili ako nung nakaraan nung nagbigay ng opportunity dito. So, medyo malaki-laki yung sa akin kinita, no? Kasi alam ko para mga 13% yata yun na nakapagbenta ako. Somewhere ganyan. So, kula-kula may 13% ako. Then, kung bumili ako dito, nung nakaraan, di meron na naman akong, actually, pareho rin pala halos. hindi naman ano, baka nalugi pa nga ako. So, mas maganda pa kung hinintay ninyo, no? Pero anyway, yun, kung nakabili kayo at saka sabi natin nakatodo kayo, 'di ba? Lahat-lahat mga 25% ang kinita ninyo, no? Pero syempre hindi naman lahat no? Yung iba dito, tulad din si Zaira, no? Dito ka na, Zaira, yata nakapasok, no? Dito sa part na to, no, hindi mo na inabutan to. Dito ka na nakapasok, which is magandang pattern kasi meron kang flag with pole, 'di ba? Meron kang flag, ayun, no, continuous yung flag, 'di ba? May pole, that is a continuation pattern. Okay, then apply ka lang ng mga classic technical analysis natin at saka pattern within the pattern, tulad dito, although flag yan, flag with pole, then continuation dahil bullish pattern, pero nag-manifest ang 1, 2, 3, triple bottom. Actually, di ba? Di ba pa sa mga usual, triple bottom, then if you will look at siguro yung mga momentum, mga volatility, yun. So, mga pasok na lahat yun, no? Pati sa mga baka mga oversold level. So, dapat chine-check nyo yung mga ganyan, no? So, kasama yun sa mga training courses natin, ha? So, yun. Decoder, ha? Congrats. So, si Zaira, congrats. Diba? Nakadali. 10%. So, okay na yun. Si Sue, ano po ang technical analysis para kay dito? Yun. Meron na yan. Yung dati pa rin, no? Kay dito. Actually, sabi nga natin, kay dito, dapat mag-bounce siya ng medyo malalim-lalim para magkaroon ng re-entry opportunity. So, yung mga hindi po nakapasok, ito na yung medyo opportunity natin, no? O, malalim-lalim na, oh. Sinabi natin kung sakali, di ba? Pasukan nyo itong box na to, medyo opportunity na yan. If you can wait a little, lang, sorry. English nga pala ako. sorry. Sorry, sorry. Okay. So, I have to speak in English. Sorry to our viewers, especially to our foreign viewers, those non-Filipino viewers. So, sorry to you. So, by the way, So thank you for for tuning in and watching my live stream. So this is RBT, Raging Bull Trader, and performing technical analysis, live technical analysis during trading hours for at least our stocks in PSE, Philippines Stock Market. So as requested by Zui, so he's asking what's our TA for Dito. So for Dito, so it's actually Dito is already saved. Our plat for Dito is already saved. So I just loaded it, and it shows here that our entry or re-entry level, if you entered somewhere, so has to be inside this box, because there's a good probability that once it enters this level, there's a chance that it's going to move up after that, afterwards. Well, anyway, even if it goes down further, there's really good chance that it's going that it will move up. So I think this is also backed up by this bid and ask. So if we're going to look at bid and ask, so there are traders lining up at this price level, 9.45, about 74 of them, uh, with a volume of about 225,000. I'm not sure that's it's not really that big, but at least um, it's um, big enough to at least become to at least hold the price as a support. And after that, just in case it breaks 9.45, so we're also expecting support from traders at 9.4. So this is even bigger shares, and there are 122 traders in this level at 9.4. So 900, or almost 600,000. So 600 times, let's say round it off to 10 million. So we have roughly 5.5 million pesos supporting us. So if we're going to combine the two, so that's about 700,000, right? 700, almost 800, around 800,000, 8 million pesos between 9.5 to 9.4 price level. So there's a good strong support for dito. Yeah, unless uh, they move down or up, depending on the move of the market or the demand. So if there's lots of pressure for demand, there's chance that these traders will move up. But if not, if there will be a lot of pressures for sellers, where in this case it's not the case. So if there's a lot of pressures from sellers, there's a tendency or a chance that they might move um, uh, their entry level lower than this one. Instead of 9.45, would be just 9 or even lower than 9. Okay. Yes, sir. Diyan na po. Zaira. Oh, yes. Zaira traded our playlist for ABBA. And she said that she entered at the consolidation level of that one. Yeah. I'm curious. So, why are we not? I'll check. I think I'm not online in Facebook. So I'll have to check because I'm only receiving comments from YouTube. Actually, we are we are live in Facebook. There are about 74, 75 viewers right now, but there are no comments. But it's okay. Okay. So actually, I'm going to share with you if there won't be lots of comments, especially for stocks. But I'm going to look at it anyway. So for now, we have here still ever, yeah. Okay, ever, prime, okay, HR, AVA is here, MAC, BRN, MOND, So not that much in this level. So they're just about 2 to 3%. That's okay. So that's why there's not much interest right now or any request. And as usual, we have our first comment in Facebook by a spammer. Not you, T. Paniero, ha? This Raging Bull Trader. So it's a spammer, it's a poser. I'm going to delete and block. Good. Good. Okay, so with that, yeah, I'm going to at least discuss now my trade plan for this one. So, because other than performing technical analysis, main uh, our main focus here actually or goal is to teach our public no, how to trade properly and what are the things that needed to be uh, uh, to perform study and need to improve need to do in order to improve our trading such as learning how to perform technical analysis or at least improve our technical skills um, 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 and partly not partly of course part of it is having a good risk to reward ratio or risk even risk management. Okay, risk management. Okay, trading psychology, portfolio allocation, so things like that. So I'll just give way or give way to some of the requests. So for now, I'll perform first for MM. Then after that, I'll discuss about our trade plan for Ethereum. Trade plan was posted yesterday for patrons. Though we have trade plan for public, but it was posted I think last week. Not sure if that was Saturday or Friday, but unfortunately till now it's not. It hasn't been. It hasn't materialized yet. So we're still waiting for the entry signal for that one. And uh, what happened first is the most recent candle movement or price movement of Ethereum. So for now, let's look at so we're okay with dito now. So it already entered our entry level. So if you can afford to wait, if you can wait further, so wait for it to for the price to move down a little more. But if you can't wait anymore and you're afraid that price might move up anytime soon, so you can enter now. But in my case and personally, what I usually advise is wait, have patience, okay? Have patience and discipline to wait for the movement or at least review, check technical analysis. At least for this one, um, much better if you will at least you will break this down to lower time frame, maybe 30-minute time frame. Then see if and look if you're going to see any patterns within that time frame. Pattern could be our classical chart pattern or even our harmonic patterns. So this is June 14, 14, so 11, so 30 minutes. So from there, XAP, C, D, so it's already completed, I guess. XAP, B, C, D. So as you can see, this could be a good sign that it is already in its accumulation stage, but we can break it down further, so we'll have an idea. So at least here you can see that most of the trades happened in this candle, and it's already located. It's already located in this support level, at least uh, by this bottom week. By this bottom week, and as of now, it's showing some signs of life by this one as well as this spike in volume. So okay, so as I've always said, right, in our training, especially during in our webinars training courses, do not just rely solely on patterns. So you have to use the totality of technical analysis. Okay, especially when you are preparing your trade plan. So let's proceed now to MM. MM. Where's MM? MM here. Okay, here. So the last update was June 2. So as of now, it's moving. Actually, it's in a consolidation. It is in a consolidation stage, and this is very promising. If you're holding it right now, so this is a really good news. This bottom week is a uh, it was an opportunity to re-enter because aside from our continuation pattern of a pole with it could be a pennant or a flag, it depends, but the most layering pattern we can see is a triangle or an ascending triangle. So we have here price is going higher, so that means buyers are willing to buy at a higher price. Okay, then sellers are depleting. Let's see if the sellers are depleting. So you can see here our sellers are just 8, 7, or we could say that um uh, there are not lots of sellers um, at this price level. Okay, but we can see there are lots of buyers at this level. Is this sorry, it's BPI. Sorry. Oh yeah, what happened? Okay, sorry. BPI, I'll just save this BPI. If okay. If there's anybody requesting for BPI, okay, so if there's requesting for BPI, Marge, sorry for that, Joren, sorry for that. But anyway, since we are now with BPI, I'm just going to save this as BPI or change the rename BPI. Sorry for that. Okay, so because it's here because someone requested this, and I think the price during that time was at this level, and we said that there's a chance that it will hit at least this price. But now that since it is already consolidating in this price, this is very attainable, and especially it is the upper part of the box is very realistic. Then after that one, actually, I don't see any reason for it to stop at this box. It could go even higher than this one. So this is really doable. So this can happen. Price above 90. Price above 90 I think can happen because after this one, there are few constraints at this point, also this point. So there's really not that much. And these are big candles, big candles, big candles. So after this consolidation, so this consolidation is being affected by this consolidation and this consolidation as well, right? So after that, hopefully within the week, so there's going to be a breakout. So breakout could be at least up to this level or this level. Then it could continue beyond our box. So now let's proceed to MM. So MM is showing weakness as of now, but let's see. So showing weakness. So it gap down. Okay. Actually, gap down usually if it's not really that if there's really no bearish sentiment, usually gap down is actually a good sign. Just like in the case of gap up, usually if there's really not much let's see if there are instances here. Because if the market's really bullish, then it's okay for the gap up because it might really continue its upward movement But if the sentiment, for example, is for example now, sentiment is really uh, just looking at the index, we are really on a bit of a start of a bull run, and our chart for opened at a gap down price. So actually, that's a really good opportunity for the buyers, especially for investors. Um, Usually, there's um, a quick recovery with that one, or at least traders could look at it, or especially the retailers could look at it as if they were able to buy at a lower price, especially when it hit its level. So there's at least, we could say, a minimum of less than 5% once it fills the gap. Okay, but beyond that, of course, it could also perform well, and also as being shown by our pattern. So as you can see in the structure, there's really no sense for this to really reverse, especially down to this level, by just, at least by just looking at the volume. Okay, the volume is even below average, then it reversed. So what could happen is that it could form its own harmonic pattern. Okay, so that's what we can see. So if we're going to measure this one, for this one, the minimum it could go down is at least this one. So it's yet to hit its minimum level, but since there is this potential reversal zone, this one and also this one, so we can make, for example, we can make this that one. So let's meet them up. So this could be our potential reversal zone. So the movement could be at least down to this level. So maybe we could move this. I'm going to show you what I did, very similar to this one. And also the exit should be at least, since did it hit at least 68%. If it hit around 61%, no, yes, almost, or yes. Okay, if that's the case, so let's just measure the Fib 127 for this one. So at least at this point, or up to this point. Okay, so let us be conservative. So let's just put this at around 127. So this is what we have. Then I'm going to remove this because there are some practitioners of harmonic pattern, and they are very they want your measurement to be really precise, which is very hilarious. Actually, you really have to be precise, but I mean, this is just an estimation. This is just an approximation. So we know. So it has to look like this, and I'm going to. So the potential is for it to move that way. Okay, but of course it could go even lower. It if it goes lower than this, then that's okay. Okay, so it's also a probability because other than this potential reversal, there is a consolidation at this level. So there's tendency for it to still proceed down or move downwards a bit more. So then this one we have to remove. Okay, so that's so we have this is what we have right now. Okay, let me check again on XA. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so that's it for MM. So if just in case you're wondering where you can enter, so you could probably wait for it to at least hit this level and at down to this level. But most probably it could make a reversal at this level because of this as well as this level. Okay, so that's it. Looks like an inverted head and shoulder. Well, if it forms head and shoulder, then that's good. Nah, much better if that happens. Good. Kimoko, what's your read on green? Bullish pa din ba? Actually, tapos na yung, we finish with the green and we have it here already. Load chart. Ano? Save. MM. So that's it for MM. Let's check. So BPI. Okay, looks like inverted. Yes. Kim Tomoko, that's good. Check this one. So what do we have here now? 6 prime ever. Okay. They're battling for first and second place. Aba is good. Okay. Still 4%. BHR, PHR, MWC or BDO. Okay. AEV, AB, LPG, MY80, Tech. Tech. Oy, I have some news about Tech, Tech is your Tech, right? So I attended there, they invited us. At least they invited Raging Bull Trader and I think it's Stock Market 101 for their presentation. Actually, their presentation was supposed to be for an FOO, but I think since it's not yet finalized, so they discuss more on what's happening right now. So it's very promising. Actually, I requested them if they could provide us a copy of the actual webinar that they conducted that we participated, or at least conduct another one and we can do it live and I can share it live stream here in our page. At least the good thing is that they are really more on technology, so um, at least we could say that technology companies are a bit safe at least and it could be like a future proof company, together with renewable energies. Okay, and these internet service providers, suppliers. So tech, so actually tech is good, I think. But of course, I'm not endorsing tech. So I'll just if it will be okay with them, so I'll share it here. Then it's up to you for you to decide whether to trade it or invest. So there's a request for green. So I think this is going to be our last for now. Then I will discuss uh, I'm going to discuss our playlist. So let's proceed with green, 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 green. Do you have green? No green? Oh, oh, this was May 5th. May 10th. More than a month already. And there's nothing here. Okay, I think the last time I said that it could reach as high as this one. Okay. And definitely there's going to be at least a gap, filling the gap, fill of the gap at this level. But of course, since it's nearing its resistance at this level, so there might be or could be a reversal down to at least this level. So movement could be, we will be having this line from here. It's going to reach this level. Then there's going to be a little consolidation. There could be a reversal at this point. Then after that, of course, some consolidation. Then probably hit this level. But this may take time, This is going to take time. I'm just showing you that there could be one straight impulse here, but a lot of price movement, candle movement might happen here. Or actually not. Because these are big candles, or at least this one or these three are big candles, or there could be just, there's going to be, at least this week, there's could be a big reversal, at least down to this level, down to at least 4 peso level. Okay, then it's going to have a recovery, then a consolidation, then maybe then reach at least down to 4 peso level or 3.95 peso level. Then after that one, so all is green after this one, or all is blue. Blue skies after this one. After this level. Okay? So I'm going to save this one. I'm going to save this. So we'll have this one, probably it is one. And if you can wait, then that's much better, no? Kasi since this may take time and this may consolidate for a few days or weeks, but after that one, but if you can afford, of course, once it goes here, so you can buy at this level, then wait, then you have around 20% or more. Of course, it will not be limited by that one. Especially that I'm not sure if this is already an all-time high. So there could be an attempt, and that attempt will become a bull trap. That's going to be a bull trap of our once it exceed our box, the Raging Bull Trader box. Yan. Okay. And as of now, is it right in the middle? Let's check if it's right in the middle. At least the price. Slightly above the middle, so at least it's okay. So we have that one. So actually, it's really good. Okay, that's it. Looks like okay. I'm going to delete another spam message. Yeah, this is for your protection. And I'm actually going to block. Okay, so that's it. So for green, so everything is green. And there could be a reversal anytime soon. If not, there's going to be a failed breakout at this level. If it moves up to this level, which it could, as shown by this failed breakout or failed recovery, or try to recover, it's effort to make a recovery of the price, and it just resulted to a top week. So one of these days, it could be tomorrow, it could be on Wednesday, tomorrow or Wednesday, there could be one big candle attempting to break this horizontal level, but it's going to be a failed breakout. Most probably, I'm not saying that 100%. So most probably, it's going to be a failed breakout, and it will return back to our resistance level. Then move back to this support level. Good, okay. So, moving on, so I'm going to show you what we did at Lisa. We have some special during the weekend, at least for members of our Patreon. Sorry, we don't have something for the public. Actually, we have something for the public, but it hasn't materialized as of now. So I'll just show you what we have here for the public. So I think this is the trade plan. So we have this trade plan, entry around 2,700 level for Ethereum. So we're going to open chart for Ethereum, but I think it reversed after hitting 25.5. But there's a tendency, because I don't see a total reversal. I don't see any signs that is going to make a total reversal after hitting 25.5. So maybe it's just a temporary pullback. Then could hopefully reach this 26 level, 26.5 level. Okay, so this one. Okay, at least for 1 hour, so I think it's a bit clear that we have this big spike in terms of volume that caused its reversal, then followed up by a bearish doji pattern, this one, and even more bearish pattern. So just like this one, so when it hit this 26 something level, so that's the start of its reversal. Yeah, this one hit this spike of volume, so made a reversal at that one. Then also here, so making a reversal. But still, I think everything's still okay. So, I'm going to show you our trade plan for this one was for this. I'll just check. I think if I think it's here to here to here to here, at least to this level. So if we're going to check, it should at least hit 0.88 level. If it's a bat pattern, 0.88, did it hit 0.88 or at least a 78 level, no? So 78 actually is okay. If we're using a Gartley pattern, so from here to here, we could measure up. We could measure 4, Fib 127, which is quite low. Actually, it's quite low, no, for Fib 127. At this level, no. So it hit this level, it hit the 7 to 8 level, so it's actually already valid for its reversal. But because this measurement is only for up to this level, so if we can actually further adjust it to this level, so that's why I said our cutoffs could be at around 26.5 level. But since it's already making its reversal here, it's okay. But I won't be surprised once it hits at least this level, this level, or at least this level. Actually, already hit this level, so could be at this point or multiple touches at this point. Then after that, probably it could make a reversal from here, then going up before going down again. The reason for this because there was this old pattern that still has to materialize. So check XA or XA, XAB, C. So this is actually lower already. Or this one. XAB. Anyway, so with that, I'm going to proceed with our trade plan. So this one, I'm going to open this. So at least I'm sharing this with you, no. Of course, we have priority for our patrons, and that the patrons are the one who executed our playlist for this one. So this one, so June 13, that was when what day is June 13? Sunday, right? Okay, Sunday. So let's view this. So this my trade plan. So it was posted 9:12 in the morning yesterday, and this was it. Okay, but before that, so this is how my patron looks like. Okay, so this is the wall. So we have this. Then I put all the information here. Then attach my chart or images. Okay, so let's hit. So actually before that, there's this small pattern that has materialized, no? So this one X A B C D. Then after that, the reason I'm interested in showing you about this one because this is actually, we can say, somehow a perfect setup for this. This is actually a perfect setup because in performing patterns, harmonic patterns, so there are lots of patterns. So there are crabs, Gartley, there are XABCDA, XABCD, there's this shark, bat pattern, crab pattern. So a lot of patterns can form, no? But unlike this one, since this is we could say this is a one straight impulse, this one or this one straight impulse. If we're going to break at least this and try to form other patterns. So there are no available patterns that qualifies for it to to be valid for this pattern. For example, so I'm going to look at this the actual chart. So 1 hour time frame with this one. So usually what do we have? This one. Okay, so we have from a high of this one and to this one. If we're going to break this, so we have to look for at least a bounce of 38%. So this is for those who attended my seminar, my webinars. At least this is already some of your coaching. Diba? So it has to at least reach 38%, which it did, no? Which it did. Okay, yan. But unfortunately, the limit, if that happens, so let's say, for example, we use the one with the longer leg, at this shark pattern, no? So, this impulse, or at least this leg, should not exceed 161%. Okay? So, what do we mean by that? So, if we will have this to this point and make an extension or retracement. So, it should not touch this 161 fib level. So, that's already an invalid pattern. No? So, we can form other pattern based from this one. Okay? If it happens that, for example, fib levels is up to this level, no? So, it only managed to hit and hit across 1.41 fib retracement and avoided touching 161, so this is valid. But in this case, since it hit this fib 161 level, if we retrace down to this bottom wick, so it becomes invalid, no? So by looking at this, so we could say safe to assume that this is really going to be one big impulse, or at least one whole impulse. There's no chance for us to break this further. Okay, so since this is one impulse, and we already knew that this happened because if I'm going to show you, when I prepared the trade plan, the price was already at this level, at this point. Okay, so this has happened already. Okay, so this already happened. So we already have X, A, then B. So what we're looking at is how much further, or is this already its reversal zone or reversal point, or does it still has to go down to this level, no? Then because we measured this one, so we found out that if we're going to remove this one, so we found out that, oh, wow, this one and this one. Okay, baliktad. So, it has to be reversed. Okay. So, we have to know its levels going down. So, this is one leg, one impulse. And what we need to see is the price was at this level during that time. So, this is the completed version. So, it was at this one, 23.63. Let's check. Was it at around 23.6? Actually, the price was at 24 already because it already made an upward movement. So that's the good thing about this. The price has already moved up to 24, but knowing how to use the pattern properly and applying technical analysis, so we waited for the price to drop back to this level. So this is even better, right? Because waiting at this point, if the price was, for example, at this level or at this level, that's okay, right? So usually that's the practice. So price going down, going down, going down there. So you'll just wait how much further it's going to move down. But once the price already makes an upward movement, so usually other traders avoid this avoid plotting or already buying at this level, thinking that it has already made its bounce at this level because it is already qualified. The requirement is at least it should, fib level should be, if you measure from here to this point, from A to B, it has to at least touch 38% level of fib retracement. So let's check. Did it touch already 38%? Yes, it already touched 38%. So it was at this point. So usual traders will already put their point C level at this point, at their C level at this point. But since we already, because of course our practice and lots of application, lots of practice, so we knew that there's going to be still some pullback after making this one. Especially if you're going to make, for example, at least a trend line. If you're going to make a trend line of this one, so that's why a trend line is really powerful thing. So if you're going to make a trend line from this one to this one, so this has already happened. Price already moving up, but when I plot a trend line, so it hit our resistance level. So if I'm going to put a trend line from here to here, so you would notice that it already hit these levels, and there's really a chance for it to reverse back further down. So at least that's an opportunity. Instead of buying at this level, actually it's still okay if you bought at this level. So and if your cut loss is at was at this level, and you will sell at this level, so you would have still a hefty profit, right? But as a trader, it is our obligation. Yeah, it's very important for us to buy nearest to the support level. So if this is really our support level, because once it touch level A, the pattern will become invalid. So if it becomes invalid, so that is where we will put our cut loss. So that's why our cut loss was at 22.55. So 22.55 is our cut loss here. So price was at this level, but entry is between 23.16 or 23.18 and 22.80. 22.80. And what happened is the lowest price it go is at 2307 or 2308. Yeah, 2308. So it's even lower than our initial entry or entry level of 2316. And since this is at a 1 hour time frame, see what 1 hour time frame, so it is very possible that most of our members of Patron who executed this trade plan managed to enter at least at the 2310 level because this is 2 hours. And they were chatting all night, all afternoon maybe, about this one. So this is their chat of thank you, good luck to us. So bullish divergence, yes, hit buy limit at 2318. There are some long trading resistance. It seems that it will retouch the entry level. Back to re-entry level. Buy again. So buy again. So Mary Grace, were you able to add on or add more? Thanks for the update. TP1 hit. Thanks, Sir Don. Nakalong kayo. Did you trade long? Yes. TP hit. Yes. Last night, sinet, bumaba 25. Last night, last run 23. 10 set ko. Bumaba naman 22. 56. Sakto lang sana bago makyat. Mali timing. Wrong timing for Benedict, but that's okay. Yeah. So this is what you will get in our Patreon. So other than our usual training courses, webinars, okay, lectures. So you will also have access to our playlist and trade plans. Yeah, so that's what happened, right? So instead of buying at this level, so we were able to buy nearest to the support level. Um, this is 2 hours. So, as you can see, so just like in this one, so they waited, and Mark Binyas, I think, this Mark Binyas said his buy limit was at 23.18. So, as per my initial projection, 23.18, this one, 23.18. So, he set his buy limit at 23.18. But if he waited, he could have entered at around 23.10 or 23.09, like that. Okay? So, instead of buying here, because the price was at that level, okay, you could have still gained or profited about 5%. But the problem is that your risk to reward ratio is not good if you buy at this level, because you will have a 5% gain, 5.5% gain, but if you will hit your cut loss level, it is at more than 6.5%. Okay, but since we managed to locate our entry level at this point, at this area, 23.18 down to 22.85 or 22.80, but the lowest it go is 23.10 or 7. Okay, so our risk was only at less negative 2.5%. Then our reward is at more than 10%. So that's more than 1:4. So, okay, so that's very important for us to identify the support level, because if you are near the support level and you have your cut loss here, then that's the time you can apply leverage. So that's why you can see a lot of our members who executed this one apply the high leverage. Do we have some examples here? Let's see if we have some samples. So this one, he used 20%, 20 times leverage. Actually, that's still conservative. 20 times leverage. The other one, let's see. But I think this was the old one. So, old post. This is the new post. This is for this one. This one. Oh, yeah. This one, it's 200%. The leverage is 75. Okay, so congratulations to you. What's your name? It's not here. Okay. What else? We have here 201%. I don't know the leverage. So that's this is what I keep telling you over and over, that we can use the leverage to our advantage, and I'm teaching you how to use it to our advantage, and when to use it, as well as when not to use it. It's very basic. Once you identify your support level, and you manage to enter at the closest to the support level, and that's your cut loss, and you found out that your cut loss is about just 2%, right? And you have a reward of more than 10%, so you have a 1:4 risk to reward ratio. So if you're going to lose 235%, right? But if you're going to win, which happened actually. So you won 1,000%. If you use 100% leverage, or 100 times leverage or more. So you win 1,000%. You will lose to less than 2.5. That's why. So that's the power of. That's actually one of the advantage of having an edge in trading. So that's one of the more important aspect of trading. It's actually basic. It's like playing a toss coin. See, you're like playing a toss coin. For example, let's play toss coin. So, we play toss coin. If it's head, you will lose $1. If it's tail, you will win $2. Okay? So no matter what you choose, whether head or tail, and just do a toss coin, every time, in the long run, you're going to win. Because whenever you lose, you only lose $1. Whenever you win, you will win $2. Okay? So let's say you always bet at tail, which wins twice the amount of whatever you're going to lose. So whenever you there's a toss coin, since it's a toss coin, right? So in reality, it's actually about 50-50. Yes. So if it's 50-50, you lose 50% of the time, you win 50% of the time, but the 50% of the time that you win twice as much as you lose. So that's our edge. So as much as possible, I prepare trade plan that gives us high or low risk to reward ratio. Okay? Or at least high reward in our trading. So like this one, this is 1:4. So just in case it didn't happen and this becomes invalid, so we're going to lose 2.25%. But since we won this one, so that's 10%, so we won 10%. So are we okay? Okay. Maliit ang view. So is this okay na? Sorry ah. Okay, good. So hopefully you learn a lot from this, and actually I'm going to teach this further in my webinar this coming Wednesday to make it formal, because during our live streaming, so we don't have that focus from our audience to really um, to really learn and study, or at least give attention to what I teach. But I still do it regardless. So, is that okay? So I think that's okay. So, sir, sa future, so I'll just read some of your questions in our inbox. So we have here a request for ADA. Let's see if we have we can check that one. Sir, sa futures po, should we buy at the current price then predict? Mas mababa po ba based on your chart? I'm not sure what you're asking, John Dwight Apon. But if you follow, or if you were listening to what I discussed, right? For example, the current price is this one, okay? For Ethereum, this is the current price. And let's say, for sake of argument, that we have a bias that it's going to this level. Okay, so for example, it's going to down to this level. So I'm not sure what you're asking is right. So if you're going to enter at the exact price right now, right? And let's say since as shown here that you can enter at about 2560, which actually didn't hit 2560, it almost hit 2550, but it's okay, you can enter early, no? So but the problem is that you have a big risk to reward ratio, no? So you will have bigger risk if you're going to do that. So that's why I always say that you enter closest to either support or resistance, or in this case resistance, because you're going to play at short trade. For example, your resistance is 26.5. Okay? And our entry was at 25.5. If you're going to enter here, and for example, it managed to hit 25.50. So we have a risk of about 3.9%, or at least less than, because it has to be negative. Okay? You have a risk of still about 3.9%. Okay? But if you're going to enter at this current price, so this is now your risk. 7%. Right? So you'll have a risk of 7%. And your reward, let's say for example, this is going to be your TP, you'll only have a reward of 5%. So do the math. So Are you okay with this? Having this very high risk of losing 7% or more, almost 7%, and just win about 5%. So I don't think that's a good risk to reward ratio or risk management on your part. So that's why, so when it hit this level, then we'll, if, like for example, I think one of our member messaged me that I already entered at about 25.4, she said, because I did my analysis when it hit this level. So I performed candlestick pattern analysis. I performed multiple candlestick pattern. I used the volume. I used I'm not sure, moving average and other indicators. And it's really saying that there's going to be a reversal. So I said, okay, so if you did your assignment, no? So, and really performed technical analysis, then it said that there's really going to be a reversal. Then that it's okay, you can enter. Okay? And maybe you can adjust your cut loss if it's this is really a reversal. The reason for a cut loss and cut loss level should consider the shakeout, okay, or whipsaw. Sometimes they just pump. For example, this one, I think that they made a pump of this one. So for example, if you bought at this level and you are very conservative of your cut loss, and you say, let's say your you put your cut loss at this level. Yeah. Oh, at least so that you could save so that you won't lose that much, just in case it reversed back to upward movement. So what happens? Okay. So if you set your cut loss here, it hit 25.36, more than 25.36. It reached 25.40. So you will be out of the game at this point. Okay. So for example, you entered this point or this point, right? Then you put your cut loss here. Okay, so price moves down, move down, move down, move down, but and up, at this point, so it made a pump and dump, pump the price to this level, then hit your cut loss, then you are out of the game. Then it continually move downward. But some of you might say that if that's the case, then what I'll do is I'll just put my cut loss somewhere or higher, right? Just in case it makes some pump and dump, then I won't be hit easily. Okay? But the problem, if you're going to do that, and this is your cut loss, so your risk to reward also move or changes. Okay? So since you move it from here to here, so you have a risk of, let's say for example, you entered at this level. You have a risk of 4.6%, and you have a reward of 7. It's still okay. Actually, it's still okay. But the problem is that, not really a problem, but the key is for you to really identify where to put your cut loss level. It has it has to have a basis. We don't just put our cut loss because that's what we want, because we want just to lose, just in case we lose, we just want to lose 2%, 1%, or 3%. So that's not how you put your cut loss, or you set your cut loss. You set your cut loss because you made an analysis that at this level or this level, at this level, there's going to be probably going to be a reversal of price if in case it hit this level. For example, this is your basis. No, that one. So you will put your cut loss above, at least a little bit above of this one, just in case, because it might perform a uh, a um, a double tap or triple tap, 1, 2, or triple tap. But not just but don't just blindly put it above this level. So you can use other indicators such as the one that I taught you about the ATR. So you can use your ATR to set your cut loss level. So there's a formula for that one. So not just putting it above, anywhere there above, but there's a formula how to use it. So those are part of the things that I teach in my training courses. So not just this one. So as I always said, no, this is just secondary. These are all secondary for me. the most important thing for you to do and to understand is, or to learn is the fundamentals of technical analysis. The patterns are just secondary. Because if the pattern doesn't happen, just like before, I think some of our pattern didn't materialize. I think it's like this. It's this X A B then C, and it has to at least, if we're going to follow, and at this level, but it didn't happen. It didn't materialize. So we are lost. You are lost. So how can you make your adjustment? So you need to perform your own technical analysis. So maybe when it reached this level, then you check, no? Why did it stop at this level? So it hit several times this level, maybe one, two, three, triple top level, triple top pattern, bearish pattern. Um, there could be I don't know. So maybe an oversold level at this point. Okay, or at least all in all, you can check this could be a continuation pattern. There's a pole, then this could be a flag or anything, right? Then it made a continuation of continuing drop. Okay, so I hope you learned something from that one, at least from this one. Okay, yan. But if not, so I'm providing that in my technical analysis training course, and as well as trading strategy training courses. So as of now, I think we already have, what do we have? Let me check for the request. What's your request? Request. Is there a star? I think there's a star comment here, so we have to give way for the request of star sender. But of course, so as I've said, right? So we have a pinned post here, but so we already completed our technical analysis training course. That's a part from part 1 to part 10B. So um, it was all I conducted last month of April, from April 1 to April 27. And this is now our ongoing training course on trading strategy. So I put it all here at in one post. So we have part 1, part 1B, part 2, RBT Axe, RBT Box, RBT Box part 3B. To provide more example, we included the cipher pattern, chart pattern. The first one was Gartley. We're going to complete all those patterns. Then I'm going to after that provide lots of practical application, what to look for, what to consider if it didn't materialize, then what's going to be our alternative, or actually how to approach it properly. Okay? Yan. So, okay, again so all this trading strategy, trade plan, update or playlist, and we have playlist for for local, just like MRC, we have we have for ABA, we have for green, like that. So I'll make an update of some of this. So let's check yung playlist for green. Since there was this request. Oh, see so during that time, we said that entry at the 3.75 level. So let's see current of green, 3.75 level. Here, or let's see. We said, ayan, 3.75 or lower. So because it was still going down at that time, so we made a box here, and we assumed that it could be lower and make a reversal because of this consolidation and the previous support level. So in this case, I think it made a triple bottom, 1, 2, 3. So let's see if it made at least a triple bottom, 1, 2, and 3. So technically, this is we could say technically a triple bottom. So during that time, the price was at, I think, 3.75. Okay, so still went down a little more. Then we said that after that, our TP, once you manage to enter, our first target profit should be at 4.25. 4.25, and actually for today, I think it hit 4.25 or 4.24. So I think let's make this for 3 minutes. Let's see if it hit 4.25. So if 4.25, so it's a congratulations to all of you. So we already hit our first target profit. Yeah. So it hit 4.25 for several 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That's all a total of 18 minutes. So if you want, so you would have sold your position for green at 4.25. See if you follow our first target profit. But if you want to wait further, so it could move up to 4.6. Okay, why 4.6? Okay, I have to check this too for our time frame. And 4.6, at least this level, at least this level. It could be higher than this, but you know me, I usually put set my profit at a more conservative level. Okay, good. USD po, sorry, late pumasok. Yeah. So, I think you're okay now with the USD, Ethereum, Jan. So, I think I just completed uh, my, uh, my analysis for Ethereum. Okay, so congrats to you, to all. So, I think a congratulation is, yeah, a congratulation is now necessary to say congratulations to our traders. Not green. Uh, it's Ethereum. Ba't ang litang view sa'yo, idol? So, Navi TV. So, we're okay na. Yung view natin. Oy, I'm sorry, no? Wala pala ako sa, wala pala ako. So, I hid pala may yung video. Okay. So, what's this? So, Ethereum. So this was last night, around 12:40 in the evening. I said here that we are nearing our first TP or target profit level of 24.50. So, actually, it managed just to hit 24.48. I think it only went as high as 24.48, this one. Yan. Yan, 24.48. So, we are short of 0.02. Yan. So, we are a bit short of 0.02. But that's okay, right? Still okay. So, congratulations to all. Congratulations to all. And for those who entered now at for short trade, so congratulations. I think you already have. And again, no? So, if you perform your own technical analysis, which it actually reflected here that this is at least the resistance level for now. So you already have, when it reached this level, or you had this level around 3%, so still okay. So if you were able to use a higher leverage, 100 is 300%, 300% profit, 50 leverage, 150 profit, 150% profit. It's up to you. Marami sa FB. Ano yung marami sa FB? Ah, SRQS, yon. Ano yung marami sa FB? Okay? So, then I'll check my messages. So, what we have here? One, two, three, four. Maraming nag-view. Ah, yes, oo. So, actually, combine naman to, no? So, at least our setup is for both YouTube and Facebook. So, let's proceed. So, let's perform at least two more stocks or stocks and coin. Si Zoe Andre, pwede po magtanong kung saan maganda pumulot kay Bitcoin or TA kay Bitcoin. Oh, okay, so let's check later about chart of Bitcoin. So, and so the requests are for, I think, yun lang, no? Let's check again yung ating ano. So, who's performing well as of now? Uy, ever, 25%. Oh, good. Wow, congrats for ever holder. Okay. So, pero dun sa mga ano so for those who don't have positions forever so avoid as much as possible. Yon. So, or if you want, wait for a pullback. Actually, it made a pullback na pala, no? The other day. So, if you really wanted, 'di ba? If you really wanted, you could have, 'di ba, entered at this level or at least at this level, no? Not at this point. Because if you want to enter now, so what's the reason why you want to enter now? Okay? So, for whatever reason, 'di ba? And you say, of course, I like ever, I want to invest. Or you could have, 'di ba? At least this morning, entered at this price or made an EOD last Friday. So, if you're going to enter now, uh, that is a typical um, uh, typical bad habit of common traders. That is what we call FOMO, fear of missing out. Okay, so that's what we have to avoid, fear of missing out, FOMO. So if you really want to to play ever, wait for it to make a pullback, just like it did here. So prime is 17%, GMA still is performing good, PHR is good, MWAC, okay. Then there's a request for PHA by GV. Got no. So PHA, let's see how is PHA doing right now. Actually, uh, it's giving us an opportunity, no, for ever for PHA. It's giving us an opportunity here. If we're going to measure, let me check. Maybe here, then I bounce. What we need is a bounce. Oh, wala. So maybe at this point. So at this point, it hit our 38% level. And since it hit 38% level, we can make it like this. And it should not hit 161. So this is already good. So if we're going to use other patterns, so I think we can have this one. Actually, it's which is lower. I don't know. Not that one, but maybe this one. Okay. As long as it doesn't hit 75, then that's okay. So we can have here for page A, here, here, this one. Then we can have this one. And it could go up to this one or even this one. And we have another one. So let's check for the confluence. So confluence is the one that I mentioned a while ago. So there could be several patterns that are forming within this impulse. So it's only at about less than 61%. So if it's less than 61% and this is definitely more than 38% already, so price could go as high as this point. So both, right? Both at once, so it could go as high as this point. Because this could also form its own Z pattern. Let me check. Yeah, so that's actually an opportunity now. No? So I don't see anything, um, any reversal zone other than this one. So this one hit this level, a previous support. Okay, so the next one that it could hit is around this level or this one, but I think this is too much. And if this happens, so there are lots of, let's check, buyers at this level. So let's check at the buyers bid and ask. So we have as high as 3 million, 4 million at 1.6 level. What is the highest? So let's say 4 million. So we have 4 million here, 3, so more than 10 million all in all until below 1.6. So it really shows that there is a big support at this uh, level, at this 1.6 level. So that's why most probably this is now the entry point. Okay, this is a support level. So those who managed to buy at uh, during the dip at 1.62, I guess, or 1.63. So congratulations to you. Also congratulations to me because I also bought at this level this morning before I started. I was able to buy at this level, no? But I already sold my position when it hit this level because of this one. Yeah. But since it was showing some weakness and this is now a new sign or a new pattern that it is forming and there's a really big chance that it's going to hit this level. So I waited this morning for it to hit this level. I think it was during the first 30 minutes this morning. So let's check first 3 minutes. That 3-minute time frame. So, 11. Yes. So, 1, 2, 3. So, first 30. At least up to this one. Until before 10 a.m. So, it is down to 1.64. But this first 9 minutes, so you could have entered at 1.63 level. And of course, even though the price is low as of now, but you can see a strong demand for the supply. You can see the strong demand, but as of now, of course, everybody's just waiting patiently. Uh, if there's going to be somebody or weekend that's going to sell at this level, but once the demand kicks in, so all of these, most of these traders, 99, 29 traders, 61 traders, 142 traders, will eventually move up at a higher prices. And this one, especially this one, 1.23 million, about 30 traders, most probably move at a higher price to sell their position, or at least, or uh, and most probably hold it, and wait for a higher price. Wait for the price to reach a higher level. Okay, so that's it for PHA. Okay, JV. That's for you. So congrats if you're able to get at this level. But of course, that there's no guarantee. That's just an analysis, a probability. Price in reality, price could always, yeah, go down further without any reason. Without any reason. If it wants to go further, then it's going to move. But the good thing is that, of course, by using technical analysis, there's a good chance that it will happen more than 50% of the time. Okay? And with our edge, okay, winning 50-50 is already winning 50-50 of your trades, or 50% of your trade will give you profits already, big profits already. If you have if you have proper risk management. Nakakuha kanina sa 1.65. Ayun, oh. Congrats if you're able to get at a lower price. So, ano lang, bude-bodega lang tayo, bude-bodega lang. Ganyan lang naman. Marami pang bodega dyan, pero iala natin sila, no? There's nothing negative naman kasi, di ba? For PHA, even ABA, sino ba si ABA? ABA, di ba, is moving up na. ABA. Yon. So, it actually reached 1.15. No? Our trade plan was to sell at 1.12 first TP. No? We have here first TP for ABA. Let's check yung ABA. ABA. Ayun, no? First TP was at actually 1.17. Sorry. It was 1.17 pala. 1.17. 1.17. So, let's check here. It managed to went up at 1.15. So, bitin pa na konti. So, some more patience pa, more patience for ABA. For ABA holders. Especially sino ba yung medyo laging always texting me and sending me message about ABA. Okay, so I'll check some message. Message here, paano schedule of discussion? I have work from 8 to 9 p.m., 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. So, discussion at night. Our webinars are every Wednesday, days at 10 p.m. are live. And Saturdays, 1 p.m. All are recorded and available for viewing once concluded. Okay. Live videos po ba ang lesson? Pareho lang. So I'll just have to copy my my message to main. So this is Ruby for you. Sorry Ruby So I just made a copy and paste of the message. Doon, tama, analysis sa BTC, bumaba nga ng 35. Okay, tapos 39 kanina, thank you. Raymond Dominguez, you're welcome. Then hopefully you're also able to perform your own analysis and compare it to my analysis. Uy, walang kwentang trader PHR is amazing. How soon do you think is the imminence of price movement, Sir Don? Naku, don't have idea. we are really reliant on patterns. So actually, just like for example, ABBA pattern of ABBA, I think has been ripe for the picking since I think May 18, no? So I think it's almost a month now. So it only managed to move from 0.91 to 1.15. But actually, that's already more than 25%. So we just have to wait, no? So wala tayong ano doon. There's nothing we can do if price won't move. So we really need traders, especially now, especially for stock market for PSE. Because what's moving right now, we could say that they are like outlier. Because still, our market is still on a sideways. A bit of a sideways, but gaining momentum to move. No? So usually, these kind of patterns or technical analysis is applicable once there are big movements for most of the stocks. So, if the stock won't move, whatever the pattern it is already forming or already formed, but there's no trader for it, so it's going to remain as it is. So we have to move it. So not only the retailers but also the the wholesale the jockeys or the instis. Like na po, sir, don't touch on BPI. I just finished my analysis for BPI. Doña Helen Fong. Ayan. Mapapa-English tayo nito. Oo nga eh, no? So, pasensya na, walang kwentang trader, ha? Because recently, no, so there, the, we have members and viewers of our page from other countries. And it's surprising, very surprising for me. Most of them are from Africa. And some are in the Middle East. And of course, some in Asia. Not too much in Europe. So, but let's see. Um, these coming days if we'll have more if we'll have more viewers and members, especially members of Patreon. We have some members of Patreon na that are foreign nationals. So that's why even in my webinars, I really have to discuss it in English. So sorry for that yung mga kasama natin. I'm very sorry. Pero I'm sure naman, no, especially mga tayo, alam mo naman na second language naman natin ng English, 'di ba? Hindi makinakailangan perfect ang English natin, but as long as we can understand, then that's good, that's okay. So how much is the Patreon, no? So I would say na it's very expensive, it's very pricey. So you need to really save a lot for you to become a member. But that's just a joke. There's only a donation of $11 for you to be a member, and use your card to subscribe in our Patreon. So I'll just send save messages. That one more here. So Kin, Shadrach, Constantine, how to join and to see your playlist. So I'll check here. Let me know if there's a request, yung star sender or super chat later. I will prioritize you. Pag wala, prioritize natin. We will prioritize our patron member. So just let me know if you're patron member. Just mention in the comment that you're patron member and you're requesting for certain stock or crypto. And it's already about 1 o'clock, 12:40 already. How po? So how? The question is how. So I'll just send you this. Also this one. Wait lang tayo ha. Ah, one more. Papacheck daw si Venus. Venus, kindly post your analysis, your trade plan in our FB group. Okay? I won't mention the name of FB group kasi dadami na naman na we will be flooded with the request. The last time, no, we were flooded by I think it it reached hundreds of requests to join the group. So the group is exclusive for our members, okay? So post it there, then I'm going to approve your analysis. And I'm going to comment on your on your analysis. Venus, Isan. It's okay. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. The important thing is that you're doing your best, putting up effort, and of course, studying our training courses. Kindly post in our group. Okay. One more. And another one. Okay lang, about Prime, selling po. Oh, hindi lang ha. Si Doña Hilin, no? Laging present sa atin. Laging nandiyan yan. Always supporting us. Ano ba ito? Hindi ko makita. Siling na naman si Ever. Yon. Congrats sa holders ni Ever. Congratulations. What else do we have here? So request is for. So we already discussed page A. So since our priority is for stock market, PSE, so we'll check Prime. So Prime. So I'll check if we have safe chart here for Prime. Primex, how about Primex? I don't think we have Prime. I'll just put it here directly. Prime Media. Oh! Oh, congratulations, ha? So, I'm not sure, no, it depends, but for me, since it made a strong move, so usually what happens is that it's going to make another strong move, either going up or going down. So, it's up to you. Are you going to risk your position for these coming days? If it's going up or going down. So it's up to you. Why did it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Because usually it's a limit is up to this level, then usually if it's still bullish but not really that bullish in going to shake some weak hands, so the EOD usually is at this level. But if it's still strong, very strong, and could end at this price for today or even higher, for tomorrow, it could other scenarios for tomorrow. One of the best better scenario is of course to gap up and move up more. But if you're conservative, so you could hold now, then tomorrow wait for the gap up and wait for it to make wait for it to make a an attempt at least to reach this level, and as a result, it's going to make a top week. Then it could reverse back at least down to this level tomorrow. So what could happen tomorrow is this. So let's just check this tomorrow, ah. So it could go up at least to that level and could end up at least this level. So that's a big swing. So that's about 15, 17, 15%. Yeah. So let's be a bit conservative. This one. Yeah. Okay. That's it for me, no? So for Prime pala. That's it for Prime. Yan, congrats if you have this Doña Helen Fong, if you have Prime, congrats. So what else do we have? So ever, Prime. Oh, Prime, okay. A while ago it was PHR. So, sino bang, who requested or mentioned about PHR? Amazing. Si wala kwentang movement, trader, no? So, mentioned about PHR. Amazing. How soon do you think is the imminence of the price movement? Yun. So, uh, this, at least partly. So, this is what I expected from, from Prime. No? So, to make a strong move, bullish move like this one, and reach this level, then um, weakens at least back to this level, down to this level, to form a top wick. But since it's continuously making a strong move, so it could be that tomorrow it would still move forward or bullish movement tomorrow, at least gap up for several minutes, then make a reversal back to the previous resistance level. Yuso, do you think we'll have another dump before reaching uh, uh, all-time high for which ano to? For which stock or crypto? Yasu. Oh, let me know, no? So which stock are you saying talking about? Is this for another all-time high? Ano ba yung may possible potential all-time high? Yung Prime? Are you talking about Prime? Kasi is Prime already on a previous all-time high? Check. Hindi pa naman eh. So maybe you're asking if it reaches this level, then that could be an all-time high. 4.2225. So ito na pala yun. So if it reach well, depends. That really depends on the trader. So usually that's one of the trickiest part of technical analysis once it reaches all-time high, because you no longer have basis on its limit. It could go as high as multiple ceilings, diba? But at least you have an idea for its support. Okay? So whenever it reaches all-time high, previous high becomes now the support. So it will probably make a reversal after that one. Like for example, this one. Let me see. It made an all-time high at this point, then made a temporary reversal, then all-time high at this point, then made a reversal, temporary reversal here, and made a slight recovery. Then went back to this level. Then if you're going to apply our axe strategy, no? So you would know that when it broke this level, this structure, it's a sign that it's going to be a bearish movement after that. So it broke the structure, this one, so price revert back to this level, then made an attempt here. So technically, you have here a head and shoulder pattern. Then after that, head and shoulder pattern, you have a neckline here. So that's why all your attempts are just within the, at least within the necklines. So, first attempt, neckline here. Second attempt, it didn't reach this one. So third attempt, this one. So if it will end higher than this, so that's a really good sign already. I thought you were talking about BTC. Yes, just let me know because once I finish discussing stock or crypto, then I move to other other chart. So for BTC, yeah, I don't know. So when do you think we'll have another dump before reaching? Actually, my bias is really not about a recovery, no? See, actually now is a pullback, is a correction, and after that, I think BTC would further move down. I don't think BTC will make a recovery, at least for this year. BTC, ay hindi, sorry, BTC. Sorry for that, sorry for the news. So especially now, if you just look at this, so common pattern, right? So we have a continuation pattern, inverted flag with pole. So usually that's a bearish pattern, inverted flag or flag with pole, but inverted. So we have a rectangular here, diba? So we have this, so that's very bearish. So what I think is it's going to make an attempt to show a bull trap pattern. So it could have it could move back to more than 40,000 level, 40,000 level, maybe around this level. Then after that, it will revert back to revert back to downward movement. Then I think I saw somewhere here that there's going to be is it here? Is it this one or this one? Yeah, because there's a really big chance that it might hit this level, at least 15,000 level. Yan. So that's what I'm waiting for. So if it happens, good for the investors, good for me. I'm going to invest all my profit there, so I'm not going to include my capital. So that's my zero risk zero risk investment scheme. Zero risk on capital because what I'm going to invest are my profits only. I'm not going to invest my capital. So if that happens, and there's also a probability that there's no bull trap that's going to happen. After that, it might directly crash down to this level, or at least this level first, then some recovery again, maybe this level, then some consolidation, some trap. It might, okay, from there, it might make some reversal back to this level. Then after that, so maybe I'll just save this I'll just save this one. Yeah. So these are the probabilities. Yan. Because of course, right? Especially if you were able to buy at if you're a whale or an institution, so you want the price to, especially if you manage to sell at this level, the price is already here. You want the price to further deep down, deep to this level, 15,000 or even 10,000, so that you can buy again. Yes, that cross forming in one day, Bitcoin. Yes, I think so. I read an article about Michael Burry that short 550 millions for bearish in Tesla. If in short term they need liquidity, they might sold their BTC. Yeah, but Tesla, I don't think Tesla is big enough to. I think if that's going to happen, it's going to be a big movement of several companies, not only Tesla. No, because Tesla could be just I'm not sure. For example, it's just 5% of all uh, Bitcoin holder, right? So there are other companies, especially those that are trading or invested in Bitcoin. And yeah, so this is very highly probable. But if not, then good, na? Then congrats. If it won't, if it stays at this level, then moves up and even higher, then better for good for the investor. No? So for me, I don't invest in not only stocks, not only in crypto, but in all things that has already reached its potential, or already uh, it's in a high value level. So why invest in this level, right? Why invest in this level? There are lots of people who traders already invested at this level, no? So you just have to wait. So that's why even in investment, especially in trading, patience and discipline is the key. So you need to have patience, you need to have a discipline. So if there's an opportunity, go for it, grab it, no? But don't force, di ba? Don't force yourself into it. Okay, so good. And I hope most of us are ready now for the just in case this a market crash happens. No, there's going to be lots of news about this one. Uh, maybe news from different countries. They would say that they will ban Bitcoin, they will ban cryptocurrency, they will not accept it and everything, which actually happened before. No, actually that was also the news in 2008. Yeah, from what I recall. So there could be another news, similar news, just like that. So it's already 1 o'clock. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for those who sent out message. Again, let me check. May pang-patron na ako, sabi ni Raymond Dominguez. Oy, Raymond, congratulations, burger ha. Pa-burger ka naman. Yan. Or, siyempre, di ba, sabi ko naman, um, uh, um, my request would be, especially, no, if you win or you profited from our trade plan, just post in our group, FB group, general group, or other groups, after other pages or groups, or in Instagram, no, what happened, no, and how, and share our page. Si Mayo, GMA7, di ako bumili noong nasa 6.5 peso pa. Kasi sabi mo, di ka naniniwala sa mainstream media, mayroong YouTube at Netflix. Yes. Naku, nasisi pa tayo tuloy yun, no? Kasi nga sa akin yun hindi ako naniniwala. Hindi naman sa hindi naniniwala, no? Pero nakikita natin na medyo babagsak na sila. Maliban na lang, if they're going to innovate, no? Sasabay sila sa mga ganong direction, ganong technology, ganong social media. Kung hindi, mapapag-iwanan talaga sila. Yan. Pero, bumili. So, ang sinasabi ko lang naman dito is more on about investment, not about trading, di ba? That will happen several years from now pa, hindi naman ngayon. So, there could be, di ba, kahit sabi mo, let's say, no, they're up ngayon, no, dahil in absence of ABS-CBN, so maybe from 6.5, they're now, magkano na? 10? Or double na? O 12? So they're already 100%, no? 100%. So 100%, so ano ka ba? So investor or trader, no? So if trader, so as long as it's moving up, 'di ba? And giving you profit, then pasok ka sa kanya. 'Yon. Pero pagka hindi, edi it's up to you, no? Kaya nga I'm always reminding you, no? So all things I'm discussing here, all things that I mentioned are all my personal analysis, no? So these are all my personal opinion, okay? So it's your job to uh, evaluate, 'di ba? Assess, 'di ba? And study lahat ng mga ginagawa ko if you want. Mahirap kasi if you're just listening then kung ano sabi ko, yun lang. So, 'di ba? Dapat is you also check no yung mga binibagkas ko, ay mga binabanggit ko. Yun. Just like ito, kunyari ito, sinabi, sige, bigyan kita ng example, I'll give you an example. So, I posted about Bitcoin that it's going to hit around 30,000 level, di ba? 30,000 level. That was about 2 months ago. I think the price was at this level para mga 55 something, then it reached about mga 60, ilan to? 60 something, 60,000 something level, no? So, pinagtawanan tayo ng mga tao, no? Sasabi, ganun. Yun pala, it was just a bull trap, no? It was just a bull trap. Then, moments later, so it hit, ilan? Less than 50,000. Then, after that, di ba? Dito, nag 40,000. Then, down to 35,000. 30,000 level. So, ganun lang yun, no? So, as long as there's juice in saan? Sa fruit. No? So, keep on squeezing, no? Squeeze na tayo, squeeze. So, yun lang yun. Okay, so maraming salamat ha. And time is 1:01. So, see you tomorrow. So, thank you so much dun sa mga nakinig. I'm not sure kung naintindihan ninyo yung sinabi ko. And, okay. Goodbye. Thank you.